All right, I want to talk to you guys about how to transform your limiting beliefs into adapting a mindset of abundance, of unwavering confidence, of determination, and creating the awareness that you can do and achieve anything if you're willing to put in the work and you're willing to stay the course. And you can build a strong foundation of self and awareness that you're not going to shake when adversity hits, because in those times of adversity is where growth happens. So in order to transform your mind to, renew these limiting beliefs that you have, you're going to have to go through the storms. You're going to have to overcome the adversities. You're going to have to challenge yourself. And in each step of overcoming that is where your limiting beliefs will dwindle. But where do we start? How do we begin on the path of, hey, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to win. I'm going to create the life that I want. I'm going to create the individual that I want to experience and live with throughout my existence on this planet in the one life that I may have. Where do we start? Let's start where we come from. That's a great place to start. If you don't know where to start with God. Start with the foundation of how did you get here? How did you grow in your mother's womb? Who created the systems and the functions of the operations to allow you to be born? God, the creator, the universe, whatever you want to call him, okay? That creation is what allowed you to enter into this world through your mother's stomach or her vagina. That's how you got here. So right there, that should establish some trust in the process of building a relationship with the creator. Now, as you get older and you adapt to this world, you lose sight of all that shit. Yes, but let's stick on the course of renewing those limiting beliefs. In the Bible, it says you're the temple of God. In the Bible, it says you are God's. In the Bible, it says you and God are one. You, Christ, God are all one. So, when you want to go for something, when you want to, step up to the plate and overcome the lower level dwelling places that you live within your psyche and your conscious that hold you back, that don't allow you to say, you know what, I'm going to overcome. Today I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for it. I'm all in. Fuck it. I can't be beat. Nothing's going to stop me. All right? Realize that you and God are one. And this is what I did for me personally. I looked around at this whole planet, at everything, at the intelligence that's everywhere around us, the movement of the sun. Whoever built this place, the systems, processes, the functionality, the way the nature grows and provides us everything that we need, the way the animal, everything. It's genius. It's fucking genius. So if the creator who created this place where we live and we breathe our oxygen is with me and inside of me, and I'm also a child of his, well, damn, I must have that same intelligence within me. I must have it. And you do have it. You do have it. You just got to find it. You got to adopt it. You got to tap into it. But before you can do that, you got to remove all the negative shit. But that's the foundation right there, is the awareness that you and God are one, and the intelligence that is all out here that created this life also is within you. That right there should spark your wick, create the little flame that you need. And then from there, you start to build. You start to move. You start to create habits that are going to create a better version of you. Whatever those habits are that resonates in your soul. The habits and the systems that I do might not work for you. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you what to do, because that's on you. You are your own God. You are your own individual. For me, it's schedule. It's working out. It's reading. It's meditating. It's going to the sunrise. It's not polluting my conscience with anything through my mouth or through my eyes. It's treating people the way that I want to be treated. And this is big, bro, because when you're operating in a level of limiting beliefs and scarcity mindset, which is what they've programmed you to be, which is the opposite of what God wants you to be, because God is an abundance, it's full of love, it's full of life, there's plenty of it, it's never going to run out. When you recognize the fact that you have it all within inside yourself, I forgot where I was going. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. But shit. When you realize that you have that intelligence within you and you begin to adopt your systems and your processes. Okay, that's where I was going. Thank you. When you walk around with this limited mindset, it's a low frequency. It's a I can't do it mentality. It's a, I'm not going to go for that because I'm going to get uncomfortable. Therefore, I become vulnerable to get hurt. I become susceptible to, be harmed by society or by failure. And I don't want that because I'm technically, you're soft. You're soft. You're not willing to go into competition with yourself and battle for it. All right. And what you're doing by carrying that frequency and that energy around public by you is you're putting that frequency and that energy onto other people. And it resonates with other people. Walk into a room with champions. Walk into a room with high level people. You're going to feel the energy. You're going to feel the greatness. You're going to adapt and rise up to their level because they're going to automatically pull you up because the vibration, the frequency, and the mindset that they're pumping. You're not going to want to bring your little soft ass into a room full of champions. No, you're going to kind of want to look the part a little bit like you belong in the room. That's right. That's right. You set the tone. You set the mindset. You set the energy. You set the course. Your frequency and vibration resonates with other people. That's why everybody walks around here, for the most part, timid, afraid, and not even aware that they're not operating at their highest self or can even operate at a higher level, at a higher energy, at a higher vibration to freaking push greatness onto other people. Because when you walk and you dwell with the Creator, you have an unlimited mindset. You're operating out of an abundance mindset instead of scarcity. And we need more of that, people. We need more of that mindset. So when you see a high level motherfucker operating at a high level, you're going to be like, man, how are you doing that? How are you doing that? It all comes from within. There's no external secret sauce. There's none of that. They adopt a blueprint within inside themselves that works for them, that moves them in the direction that they're going to overcome any adversity and just fucking go get what it is that they want and not look back. You start looking around, you start taking your eyes off the vision, you start, looking at what Johnny's doing and, oh, this is happening and, oh, this is happening. That's where all the fear and the doubt and all the things that are going to pull you back from fucking ascending into who it is that you're trying to become within here. Because who you are within here is what's going to reflect out into the external world. So when you adapt that awareness that you're one with the Creator, you begin to move forward and you try to break the chains of this fear mentality and this limited mindset belief, get ready. Get ready. Because you're going to be faced with adversity because you have to grow. The universe is going to challenge you and say, okay, you want to get out of your limited mindset belief? Let's see if you're ready. Here's a curveball. Can you handle it? Are you going to stay in the box and take it? Are you going to hit it? And if you just cowardly away at the first adversity, which it could be your nail breaking or something that's so simple, like you're like, oh no, I can't. Like, oh, and, I made one cold call and they told me to fuck off. Like, oh no. Like, bro, come on. You gotta push through. You can't be weak. If you're strong within, you're gonna be strong facing anything that comes to you in the external world. Adapt the mindset that you are a creator. Have the awareness that you and the Creator are one. That's where you start. That should give you the confidence to move forward. I'm a child of God. The intelligence all around me is within me. I'm the temple of God. Let the God within me arise. And if you read the book, it talks about how the God will make your enemy its footstool. Like, God will hand over your enemies and freaking allow you to demolish them. Your enemies are anything that holds you back from ascending to your higher self, whether that be people, freaking ways, thoughts, emotions, energies, actions, bad habits, drug, any vices, bro. He will hand that over to you. And once you start to dominate that and overcome those and break those chains and overcome those vices, drop the vices, your mindset begins to change. You begin to become a little stronger. You can start to see a little clearer. You get a little bit momentum. And you got to keep tapping in, keep tapping in, keep tapping in. And then from there, sky's the limit, man. Sky is the fucking limit. So, I hope this video helps. Yep. Tap in, baby.